How's tunnel that lies? That's right. So we are flying the Piper Comanche around New Zealand. We're not. I was thinking of doing Vatsim, but at the moment I don't think I will be flying Vatsim because we might have ATC Center might come on, and we're just doing a nice little VFR flight around New Zealand. So if you have MSFS and you have multiplayer, you could join us. We're departing November Zulu Whiskey uniform. I'm currently at the grass ramps on the FBO, and if you want to, let's say you want to, if you want to know the multiplayer server, we're also in the Southeast Asia. As you may know, I'm not from North America, but feel free to join us and let's get this thing started. So this is the Piper Comanche 250, and this is my livery. This one was made, of course, by A2A Simulations with the AccuSim 2.0 Merlin technology. Now, the developer of A2A and the president of A2A, Scott Gentile, owns a Piper Comanche himself, and its registration is November 6229er Papa, 1959 Comanche, if I remember my year. But yeah, this is by far the most realistic, high quality add-on that GA aircraft in Microsoft. By far the best. So without further ado, let's change the music up a bit here and let's get started. So we're gonna first, of course, open the door. Tell me if you guys can't hear me. I had to adjust my settings a bit here. There we go. Hopefully that's better. Oh god, okay, so let's. I have to turn up the sounds here for the AccuSim from AccuSim. Yeah, because it runs as different things. So there we go. So let's do this. Doors. And let's hop in. My Comanche. Registration 23611 Papa. So the call sign, if we're on Vatsim, is 61 Papa, or Comanche 61 Papa. So let's do our stuff here. So let's turn on the master switch, turn on the nav light here. And we're also gonna turn on the fuel selector valve here. And we just got rid of the control stuff here as well. We should get my controls checked as well, just to ensure. Okay. Okay. Perfect. So this is the beauty of an AccuSim. Hey, Spotting Salmon. Yes, that's right. We are currently in Microsoft Flight Sim. We're not in X-Plane. I made the transition. So here it is. Inspect the fuselage airframe first. And everything's good. If it's yellow, you might want to get that checked. Engine has over 13 hours. I've flown this thing for 13 hours already. Starter is good. The pistons are good. We have 9.8 quarts. 10 is what we need. I flown this yesterday just to check. So let's get our the thing started. So our walk around. So check the flaps. Make sure there's not enough. There's no vibrate. There's no lots of play. This play here is a lot. It's not a lot. That's normal. And make sure that the flaps are not sticking. They are not electrically controlled. They are manually. Check the elevators if they move. Very windy in New Zealand as well, and you see that the aircraft's actually moving. Next up is fuel in the tip tanks. That's right, we have tip tanks in this old bird. So far so good. We should have 8 gallons of fuel in there as reserve. Yeah, we do have 8 gallons. And then we check the fuel if there is water. You don't want water injecting to your engines, it's bad. You'll hydrolock it. And engine repairs are not cheap, so get rid of the tie downs, and we're gonna check our fuel here. We're gonna load up 25 gallons on the left and right tanks, so that's equivalent to 50 gallons in the mid tanks. Yeah, looks good. Let's just refuel this to 25. Oh, that's the left wing. There we go, right wing, just 25 gallons. Yeah, spawning. If you have Microsoft, load up in NZWU in the Southeast Asia server. Feel free to join. Just doing a small, GA flight. As you know, I'm in flight school. Check the fuel underneath. Check if there's any water. I don't see any water right now. Water would be sitting below because it's more dense. So because it's below, you'll see that the water is below, the fuel's on top. So we have no water in this part of the tank, so that's perfect. Check the propeller, to see if there's any dents or any cracking, or just missing, or just not looking right. So far, no problems. Oil check. Let's check the oil. We have 10 gallons, 10 parts of oil right now, not fuel, oil. Oil seems pretty good from the tutorial videos I watched those from A2A YouTube channel. It takes 50 hours for them to be black, so let's check this one here. Fill it up with 25 gallons. Fuel looks good, and just gonna lower the music here first, just a bit. And close that. Get rid of the chocks here, and of course get rid of the pillow cover, and of course the other tie down. So you can see this one here. You can actually test that by going into the controls tab here, and you go pitot heat. Just let it warm up and see if it works, and then you just hold it down. Hold it down. And when it turns orange, it means it's good. There you go. That means it's hot, and it's good to go. Let's just turn off the fuel pump. Lights, we don't need to do that. We'll get it to seen anyways once we turn on the aircraft. Fuel looks good on this side too, on the tip tank on the left. And then of course we do our fuel check. D-Champ and Greenlight, what's up, man? Yeah, of course, man, Greenlight, this is the best GA aircraft I ever have. Of course, this Comanche is just beautiful. It looks good, and it flies good. Check the ailerons. Yeah, you can see that this aircraft is fantastic. As soon as you move it, the aircraft moves along with depending on the wind. Just amazing. Flap, make sure there's not a lot of clay. That's normal, and let's see here. There's no squeaking, because if there's squeaking, then that's bad. Check the covers here. That's the static ports, so they're not blocked. Get rid of the tie down here, and let's move the elevator. Well, in this case, it's called a stabilator. Looks good. Moves freely, and then the rudder. So far, so good. Okay. Check the pitot cover here. No problem here. And last but not the least, let's load up some bags. And we're good to go. So, let's close the door here. And our checks are complete. So I'm gonna turn off the music here, because we're gonna get this aircraft started. So the way it works is that this is the engine is a Lycoming 0540, and let's just prime the fuel pumps. Check if there's fuel pressure. There is fuel pressure. Just to prime the lines, and then prop control all the way forward, and mixture all the way forward. Crack the throttle 1/2 inch. There we go. Magnetos to both. And we're gonna have 5 strokes of the primer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. So we have 5 strokes of the primer. You can turn on the beacon lights. Make sure it's all clear, and you know the words. Clear prop! Crack the front 1/2 inch. There you go, starts right up. You can turn on the avionics. We have the PMS GTN 750 here. This is just the freeware one. This is not the paid one. So we don't have like the luxury of a what's it called? The sim brief stuff. So we're gonna squawk VFR here. And here's our route today. So we're gonna fly here from NZW, and we're gonna do a little touch and go here at November Zulu Hotel Alpha. Then Cape, we're gonna fly around a mountain of sorts as well. Aviation Geek, welcome to the stream, my friend, as well. And then we're gonna fly over a what's it called? A power station there. And then we're gonna make a quick stop at NZNP to check on the fuel. Because this fuel gauges could be inaccurate sometimes. After that, we're gonna go straight to NZTO, do a quick pattern there, you know, a little pattern work there. And last but not the least, we'll end the stream here at NZRO, which is by a lake, a pond of some sorts. All right. Do you guys want me to load up on Vatsim so all of you can join up? I could load up on Vatsim if you guys want, but we could always do that. I mean, like, there's no ATC available right now. Not a lot of people are flying in Vatsim, so yeah, I guess it wouldn't hurt doing some Vatsim stuff. So I'm gonna load up X-Pilot here and let you guys join up. So we're gonna go Unicom 122.80. And we also have our VFR stuff here as well, a VFR map. I actually did my first VFR flight in Vatsim. That did not go kinda well because I accidentally broke Class Bravo airspace. But of course it was my first Vatsim flight. Yeah, I got a bit too close to LAX, so I had to vector around, so... But it's all good. The ATC understood, of course. I did put in the remarks my first VFR flight, so... Still a lot to learn, because I mostly fly IFRs. Fuel pump on, engine's good, it's warming up. Just gonna turn on the rest of the radios here. COM2 and nav. And let's set up the trim, just slightly up on the trim. And let's just do a quick run up on the engine. The engine's good. Clear on the left, clear on the right. We're gonna taxi on the grass, actually. Yeah, we're not gonna fly on Vatsim. I don't feel like it today. Sorry, guys. Okay, so brakes off. We do this the realistic way. When you, of course, in a GA, parking brake, toe brakes first, and then parking brake. Okay, let's go. Okay, so here we are. Let's center the aircraft back. I hope the sound is okay, guys. Just let me know in the chat. Whoa, Jesus. God damn ground handling vehicles, honestly. Bro's trying to wreck my aircraft. Bro wants a lawsuit. You wanna fight? Wanna fight, bro? You're about to wreck my Comanche, bro. You look at him, he's all over the place. Alright, so here we are. Yeah, we're gonna have to backtrack here. Stall warning. Stall warning? We're the ground. Okay, so let's go here and let's turn on the strobe lights and landing lights. And we can tell that the landing lights are working. There's the left side. There's the right side. It's by the... Yeah, I did, yes, I did the green light. Alright. Let's backtrack here. Look to the left, look to the right. It's clear we're gonna have to make a left here so that we could have a straight out departure. And yeah, there we go. We're getting some heat now into the engine. Oil pressure is good as well. Oil temps rising. Spotting, no, this is actually default. This comes with the world update for New Zealand. Lovely aircraft. So our cruising is not gonna be that high, maybe around 3,000 to 4,000 feet. And let's make a quick turn here. We're gonna apply some right brake here. Yeah, we're getting a stall warning, and that means the winds are strong. So we're gonna just put... We're just gonna put a notch of flaps down. And after that, let us roll. Here we go. And we're rolling. Whoa, yeah. Whoa, but yeah, okay. Okay. Okay, so that means we have a strong headwind. That means we have a very strong headwind. That didn't take long for us to depart. Okay. Okay, so we're now airborne. Let's turn on, we forgot to turn on GCAS. There we go. Altitude reporting. Alright, so we're now airborne. We're gonna climb up to 3,000 feet. And we're gonna try and we're just gonna fly along the coast. That didn't take long for us to depart. It was fast. Yeah, we have a strong headwind. Oh, that's a screenshot. That's a screenshot right there. Wow. Look at that. Just love this. I just love this Comanche now. Okay, we're just gonna keep flying straight. Let's reduce the prop a bit. And we're just gonna try and maintain above 120 miles per hour. Yep, that's right. It's currently at miles per hour. We do have knots at the bottom, so that's 109-ish knots. So we have mountains to the right, so I think, yeah, we should climb up to 4,000 feet. Yeah, you can see a bit of a wing flex there. It's like that in the real Comanche. Okay, we're just gonna lean it out a bit, get maximum performance from our engine. Just lean it out just a little bit. We have a lean finder as well, so we can find out which cylinder is the leanest, and then we adjust it from there. But the way I adjust my lean is through the sound. You can tell an engine's not running right. Okay, we're reaching 3,000. We're just gonna maintain 3,000 because we're gonna do a little touch and go at Hotel Alpha. There we go, 3,000 feet. Let's slowly and slowly just maintain that heading there. Okay, that's enough. Okay, altitude engage. And then after that, just adjust the trim down a bit. And let's just adjust our prop here. More down trim, okay. Just a bit more down trim. We could adjust because we're flying at standby mode. We could use this to turn the aircraft. This little knob here. Just a little left. Oh man, look at the coast. That's beautiful. So guys, have you heard about the news that AnyBuilds is making an Airbus A320 for Microsoft? Yeah, I was surprised when I heard that they're gonna be making an A320. We don't really need a new A320, you know, considering the fact that we have fly-by-wire right now, and it's free. We don't even know if AnyBuilds' A320 is free. But all I know is that it will ship with Sim Update 14, and it will be along with the it will sit side by side with the Asobo A320 Neo. Because if I read the article, they said that if they replace the fly-by-wire Neo, the Asobo Neo, it will cause problems with the challenges. So I understand. So I think it'll be free. Like a replacement for the default, like a semi-replacement for the default. Not like fully replace it, but it'll sit side by side with it. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing 175 knots right now. No, miles per hour. Sorry, miles per hour. Okay, let's make a bit of a left here. Let's lean it a bit. Okay, there we go. We're starting too lean. Then I'll just push it up a bit more. Perfect. 1960 RPMs and 25 pressure on the exhaust on the manifold. Let's just reduce that a little bit. 24 inches of manifold. Turn on the fuel pump. Sitting here eating fried salmon patties and some deviled eggs. Very nice aviation week. Very nice. There's a little forest down there. And there's the coast. Right there, some mountains. Look at that. Let's turn on the landing lights. Ooh, Piper Comanche. And there's mountains over there. Some houses down there as well. We got also life rafts here if you didn't know. You can, wear it, but I think they're just there for cosmetic purposes. And the best part about this, if your engine is running rough, let's say there's a lot of vibration from the engine, the entire aircraft vibrates. It simulates per cylinder, so it simulates all 6 cylinders individually. So if one cylinder is not working, you could definitely feel it and hear it. Your spark plugs get dirty. Things break in this aircraft, by the way. Things break. I'll show you. So here, in the maintenance, and everything here can break. The crankshaft can break if you land with your gears up or you didn't put oil in. It will over rev. The pistons will wear out. The alternator can malfunction. Your oil pump can malfunction. And you see here, and here as well. You can also modify your aircraft. So this one has tip tanks. If you don't want the tip tanks, just get rid of it right there. You see? You don't have tip tanks. I think that's a bug. And that looks like a bug, yeah. But yeah, you could have this aircraft with tip tanks or no tip tanks. Me, I like my aircraft with tip tanks. I love my aircraft with tip tanks. I mean, yeah, sure, the Comanche looks good without the tip tanks, but with tip tanks, you get more range, and of course, you get more. What's it called? Of course, your gross weight increases by 100 pounds. You got stabilator tips, which goes at the end of the elevator stabilator. Wing gap seals, which seals up the gaps. Slipper fairings underneath the aircraft. Sunproofing just gets rid of the wind noises. Gear lobe fairings for the gear, and slipper fairing, and of course your slipper. And you also get a choice of the Macaulay aluminum, which I like, or the MT propeller. The MT propeller, what's it called? I forgot. It's a MT propeller, something. And here we can check as well our fuel pumps, our fuel auxiliary there. So that's amazing. That's very good. And we have an engine analyzing. So green means we're running lean, perfect, best for economy. So if I enrich it, let's enrich it a little bit. If it's orange, that's best for power. And if you lead it, rich it all the way, this means you're running too rich. It comes, whoops, that's too much. Sorry. And here, yes, and also carb icing actually is simulated here. You'll see that it's gonna ice up, and what you do is you just pull on the carb heat. And that looks like we're icing up a bit here as well. I'm not sure if it should be looking like that. But let's just run a bit of carb heat in there. Here's both the magnetos and your fuel pump as well here. You run it, your fuel pump runs there. Fantastic. You can also see the pitch of your propeller. So if I change the pitch here, you will see that it changes the And here's another one. Your cylinder head temperatures. Of course, 6 and 5, because it's further in the back, gets less air. It actually is just running hot. Gio! What's up, man? Hope you all is well, my friend. We're just flying the Comanche. We're flying in the Microsoft multiplayer right now. Just taking it easy. I got the free time, so. Here you got your crankshaft. You got the pistons. Red just means it's firing. And of course, you got those two little dots here. Those are your spark plugs doing sparking stuff. Yellow means it's normal temperature. Orange to red means it's hot. Purple means you are ridiculously hot. And of course, green means cold. Or I think it's blue means cold. And of course, you got the electric system. You get the charge of the battery. See if the alternator is working. How much amps it's getting and charging. See, it's charging the battery and powering the cockpit at the same time. So, and here's the circuit breaker. So let's say we turn off the gen here. The alternator stops making power. It's still spinning, but it stops making power. All of the power is now coming to the battery. That's freaking amazing. There you go. Circuit breakers here from the landing gear motor. So let's turn off the landing gear motor. The gear doesn't come down, obviously. All of these circuit breakers work and have purpose. Not only that, you also got a flight info here. You get your body temperature. It doesn't detect your real body temperature, but in sim. You also got some settings here. Of course, how takeoff, climb, cruise, your approach, and your landing speeds. You also got a checklist. Thanks for adding a checklist. Yes, Sam, and it's very, very nice. If you go to the website a2a.simulations.com, I think it's $50. How I paid for it? $50, I think. Yeah, it's $50. They just recently released version 1.3 early this month. And this is their first aircraft in Microsoft Flight Simulator, by the way. It took them 3 years to develop this aircraft. They had to rebuild the entire aircraft engine. They had to rebuild the AccuSim, the technology engine. because in FSXP 3D it uses the 1.x version. This one is the 2 version. This is AccuSim 2.0. So Merlin technology. I will stream the manual here, guys. Just give me a second. Let's do this. Let's see. In game. So it's in game right now. So that's Google. Let's go browser. Okay, so not that. No, window capture. Let's do Comanche flight. There we go. So this is the Comanche manual. You can download this for free before you purchase it. Here it is. This is Scott and his Piper Comanche, by the way. This is his Piper Comanche 629er Papa. It's just fantastic. Yeah, this is it. 6229er Papa. This is a Piper Comanche. I think he bought it in 10 years ago today, or whenever, 10 years ago. But it's an old aircraft. He had it for a decade. He gave also like takeoff distance. Do your calculations. Your rate of speed. You also have your true airspeed and RPM density here, based on your altitude and your range. You also get your like homing. Normally, your the stuff for like references for what's it called? Reference to like tune what RPMs and what manifold pressure you should put. I highly recommend reading this manual before flying the Comanche. That's what I did. It even comes with checklists here, the normal procedure checklist. So, pre-flight, passengers, rotating beacon, engine start, and signal up. You also got your normal procedures expanded. You also got your emergency procedures. So, in case of the lose power in flight, make sure your speed's 105 knots. Full as tank. Make sure rich. Let's say you're losing power. There you go. Power off approach. Here it is as well. Power off landing. Approach and landing. Engine fire. And electrical fire. We also got carb icing, which I think we're experiencing right now here in the Comanche. Looks like we are not experiencing carb icing, but I just like to have a bit of carb heat in case. We also got engine roughness, high oil and CHT temperature, your propeller overspeed. I've had that happen once when I was the first time I flew the Comanche. I forgot to put some oil in it. Alternator failure. Spin recovery in case if we spin. Rotation stops. Emergency landing gear procedure. Loss of oil pressure as well. And you got your expanded as well. You got the tablet here as well. And here's what I'm talking about here. White, unspecified. Green's good. Yellow, caution. Red, poor or fail. Same thing here. Airframe hours, engine hours right here. We also have the propeller angle. Starter here. Red if it's hot. Cylinder fired is red. Foul plug means it's small. Good plug, it's big. Black smoke is fuel. Blue is oil, and so on and so forth. The attention to detail of this aircraft is just amazing. There's his aircraft. Still running strong. Huge props to the A2A dev team for creating possibly their best, leaving a great expression to the MSFS community and us. Okay, so we're coming up to the first airport here. We're just gonna do a touch and go. Then we're just gonna fly around the mountain right there. There we go. just amazing. $50 for $50? Sheesh. You're getting a lot for $50. Alright, so yeah, let's make a little bit of a right turn here. The airport should be at our 12 o'clock. Just gotta love the Comanche. And so far, with version 1.3, I haven't experienced any bugs at all. This aircraft is just smooth sailing all the way. And if you don't have a powerful PC, I mean, like, you could this aircraft is performance friendly. The only reason why I'm a bit heavy on the performance is of course I'm streaming. But yeah, there you have it. Piper Comanche 250 by A2A. And you have a lot of GPS here. You can fly with no GPS, you can fly with a working title GNS, or you can fly with the PMS GTN 750. I like the GTN 750. It's very neat. And here we have our body is cold. Just put a bit of a cabin heater right here. And you can see its temperature going up. Look at that. You also get your altimeter here as well. 7 statute miles, 44 degrees Fahrenheit. No precipitation, so we're good. And if you want to practice a failure, you could just you could go to advanced options. And you can just turn up the wear rate to 1,000%. 1,000% with the failure rate. Okay guys, so once we land, you want us to, have like a failure? You want us to experience a failure or what, guys? Just say it in chat. You want us to experience a failure when we land? Or you just want us to continue on to our final destination? What do you say, guys? Put myself to the test, eh? Look at that. Okay, so the airport is getting close. Okay, so let's turn off the autopilot now. Autopilot disconnect. My aircraft. Whoa, sunman's right there. Okay, let's just start a descent here. A nice and slow descent. We don't want to gain too much speed for our approach. There is a city down there as well. Just adjust the trim there. Mixture rich enrichments. And let's increase our prop as well. Get some, temperature in there. Just easy with the trim. The airport should be at our 12 o'clock as well. We're getting a lot of turbulence here too. What do you guys say? Should we land here, turn up the failure rate, or do you want us to, just keep flying? Just let me know in chat. NZHA should be at our 12 o'clock. Not unless it's a grass strip. But I'm pretty sure, but this aircraft can handle grass strips. You're perfectly trimmed here. Just forgot to turn on the fuel. Just touch and go D-champ. Alright, if you say so, my friend. Where's the airport? Oh, there's the airport right there. I have it on my 11 o'clock. I think that's the airport right there. I don't know if that is it. It looks like a runway though, so I think that's it, yeah. Practice failures and emergency procedures. Uh, yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's do a full stop here and let's turn up the landing, the wear rate to like 1,000%, and let's experience a failure. Put myself to the test, you know. I mean, like, hey, I mean, like, yeah, sure, this is my own aircraft. I mean, like, I don't own a Comanche, but virtually I do. But I want to, I need to practice because you just don't know. Any day I can fly the Comanche, I will just experience a failure and I don't know what to do. So let's do it. So the airport should be closer now. I always use the BFR. That is not an airport. That is a highway of some sorts. Where the bloody heck is the airport? I don't have a visual of it, but it should be here though. Is that it there? I don't know, I couldn't see it. There's a running track there. Look at that. Yeah, we'll go with what you said, green light. Sorry, D-Champ. We will have to practice some failures here. So, the airport should be where? Where's that dang on airport? Is it a grass strip? Whoa, Nightbot, what did you do? Nightbot, really? Damn, Nightbot, you strict as hell, man, honestly. NZHA was back there. Okay, here's what we're just gonna do. We're just gonna turn up the failure rate to 1,000% now. There we go. So that means if we experience a failure, we experience a failure. Okay, so there was no airport there. Oh, it's a grass strip. Okay. I see. Okay, let's make a 180 here. Let's make a 180 here. I'm not getting any. Okay, so it looks like we have lost our alternator. Okay, we have lost our alternator. Yeah, there we go. Boom. So that means we have to go through our checklist here. We have an emergency checklist here. Alternator failure, verify discharge. It's currently at 0 amps. Electrical load reduced. So yeah, we have reduced our electrical load. Slow down here. Lower the RPM. So we're gonna make an emergency landing here. So we verified load. We are at 0 right now. General gen circuit breaker. You're set. If power is not restored, master switch. Oh Jesus! Master switch off for 6 seconds. Six seconds on. Okay, there's the airstrip right there. Okay. So we're now on the right down. We're now on the downwind. If no output, minimize electrical load and land as soon as possible as practical planning for emergency gear extension procedure. Right, so we're gonna have to do manual gear here, which is this red lever here. So we're gonna have to click it as soon as we are on final. Oh boy. Lower our speed there. Get some trim out. I didn't know that the aircraft, that the strip was just a dirt runway. Let's make our turn here now. Oh, we're way too high. Okay, let's get some drag out. Let's put out the gear. Emergency gear deployments. Idle thrust. We are slightly fast on the speeds, but I think we can handle it. Okay, flaps out. I didn't know there was a dirt runway, but that's all good. Comanche can handle anything. Here we go. Full RPMs. Enrich it just a little bit. We have a lot of crosswind here. A lot of crosswind. We're gonna be... So just a bit of rudder here. Just apply a bit more rudder. Just a bit more. Yeah, we lost our alternator, so here we go. Oh wow. Wow. If these winds are gonna kill us. We're just gonna have to maintain a high angle. Here we go. Okay. We got this. We got this. You got it, we're in the grass, it's okay though. Yeah, this one's just... There we go, we got touchdown. Wind, yes, there we go. And we're down. There we go. We got an alternator failure. So you're gonna turn off the electric stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the grass field. Let's just turn off here and let's repair the alternator. Okay, park and brake. We have a flat... Okay, no, we don't have a flat tire. Aircraft, shut up. Shut it down. Okay. Yeah, perfect. So let's fix the alternator. So here we are. Alternator, perfect. There we go. And just clean up the spark plugs. We could turn those stuff back on. And we're just gonna give it 2 strokes of the primer. Our beacon light's still on, and let's just shout clear prop. Clear prop! Perfect. On to the next destination. Flaps 1 notch. And here we go. Got a lot of crosswind. Just keep the nose up, keep it, keep it, keep it. Yes. We're airborne. Let's just let's gain some speed first before we start our turn. Okay. Just take it easy. Enrich it just a little bit for maximum performance, and we're just going to make a right turn to avoid the headwind. No, actually, yeah, right turn right here. There's a left turn. We're good, we have enough speed. Let's just increase our turn here. Let's hope that it doesn't give us another failure over the wall, over here. So, we're doing good right now. Engine's running good, we're running it perfectly rich. 2,000 feet. Aircraft's doing good. We're headed to our next destination. Whoa. Wear rates. Okay, let's turn up the wear rates 10 times and failure rate. Which means our aircraft wears out a bit faster, which means we can practice more failures. And there we go. Pilot. Okay. So far so good. Let's turn on the altitude heading. Let's turn this on. There we go. I'm just gonna fly around this mountain. Down on the trim a bit. Oh, looks like we got a magneto failure. Let's see this. Magneto is shot, all moving parts are broken and worn. Include the points, it has to be overhauled. Whoa. Okay, looks like we are losing a cylinder. Cylinder 6 is done. Alright, so we're losing power. We are losing power. Power loss, airspeed 105 knots. We're doing 107.65. Select your fullest tank. That is there, right there. Fuel pump is still on. Mixture full rich. Copy. Carb heat on. Primer in and locked. Locked. Magnetos, check. We lost one magneto. We lost cylinder 6. We lost cylinder 6. Engine gauges, check. RPMs is struggling. Fuel pressure, we do have indicator. Okay, carb off. Fuel pump off. We're losing... Yeah, engine roughness. Here we go. Okay, let's just adjust the air... We are losing one cylinder. We have to find another. We cannot land back. We just need to find a place. An empty field of somewhere. Engines, well, fluctuating a lot. I think we're losing another cylinder. Yeah, cylinder 6 is done. Cylinder 6 is done. Okay, so disconnect autopilot is not my aircraft. We have to land somewhere. Cylinder 6 is 0 degrees. Yeah, I know, because it's shot. It's done. Okay, this full power. NZMQ and ZHA is just too tricky to land. Yeah, we're gonna have to make an emergency landing. One of these cylinders might give away anytime now. Yeah, cylinder 6 is done. It's green. That means it's not firing anything at all. It says that we lost the magneto. Right, the right magneto. Yep, okay, we're turning back. We're turning back. We could still make it. It's a field, it's dirt, it's got a lot of vibrations. We're just gonna have to maintain this speed. Shadow, how are you, my friend? Hope all is well. Okay. So yeah, we can see there's a lot of vibration in there. There's no vibration by the fuselage, but there is vibration by the interior. That's a lot of vibration. We're headed back to Hotel Alpha. We're just simulating a failure just to get my skills up. The dirt strip we're looking for, so it's by the city. Okay, so we're gonna have to slow down. Oh boy, we're losing cylinder 2. We're losing cylinder 2 now. Yep. Looks like we're losing cylinder 2 as well. Just find that dirt strip, Zato, and make an emergency landing. The dirt strip we're looking for. Should be at our 12 o'clock. Let's reduce the RPMs a bit. It's running rough. We got one. There's the runway. I see it. Okay, so let's make a right left turn, a sharp left turn here. Maneuver speed's 129 knots. Just slightly above it, but that's okay. We just need a lot more time to slow down. Okay. Right turn here. Because of the winds, we're gonna land with less flaps. Okay, gear down. There's the dirt strip right there. Perfect. One notch of flaps here. Whoa, we got a bit of a crosswind here. No flap landing, no flap landing. We need the speed. We got this. Full power. On the full RPM, I meant. Here we go, dirt grass. Pitch up a bit. Pitch up, pitch up, pitch up. Bit of a bounce there. And we're down. Brakes. Oh boy, oh boy. Go around. Full power, full power. Reach it a bit. We need the power we could get. Yeah, we're gonna have to make another down. We're gonna have to downwind this. Status of the engine. We're losing cylinder 2. Let's just try and maintain 80 miles per hour here. Oh boy. It's okay, we still got enough power. We still have enough power, just have to reach it a bit. We get this little engine digitizer here. Digital monitoring display. You can see that engine 6 is shot. It's not producing anything at all, anything at all. I saw a visual of the runway to our 9 o'clock. Okay. This is what I like about this Comanche right here. The failures, it can just happen anytime, especially if you have the failure rates at 1,000%. I purposely set it at high so you can just test my flight to that airport southeast of you. Yeah, that's a long way. That's a long way. NZ Whiskey uniform. With the fact that we lost. Head towards it. All right then. Okay, we're just gonna have to maintain this. We have enough speed, so let's go. Okay, we're turning back. Cylinder 5, high CHT. Not good. You already lost the right magneto. Okay. Okay, aircraft. Gonna have to push you hard just for us to head home. We're gonna lose all the progress, but it's okay. Yep, that's why you maintain this aircraft. You treat the aircraft well. There's a saying. You keep it maintained, it treats you well. You don't maintain it, it's gonna be a big bitch for you. Yeah, and we lost cylinder 2. The engine's running rough. 140 knots, we can maintain that. In case if we lose speed altitude, we cannot climb much, but we'll try climbing. It's a lot of vibrations. Let's climb up a bit. Yeah, you can see the exhaust right there. It's just... You could just see the exhaust there. It's just... And you can see the aircraft as well vibrating. The fuselage, the airframe vibrating. The attention to detail in this aircraft is just stunning. Yep, copy that, Shadow. Yeah, we cannot climb any further. We're losing another cylinder, I believe. Cylinder 5 is overheating. Cylinder 3 is overheating. We still have oil pressure, but it's decreasing. Okay. You have 36, 30. Okay, let's enrich it just a little bit more. 40, 42%, 55, 54, 50. We could get a bit more from this engine, just tuning that mixture a bit. We're not... Yeah. Just keep the trim up a bit, trim up a bit. Just the attention to detail tail in this aircraft. You can see that the entire aircraft fuselage is shaking. Even the tail, you see it. There it is. You see it just shaking there. Oh boy, cylinder 4 is now overheating. We might have to land this in a field in case if we lose speed. If this keeps up, we might have to land at a field, but I'm pretty sure we'll make it. I mean, we have to. There's fields there. Cylinder 1 is about to overheat as well. We're fluctuating between 56 to 47% horsepower. Engine's gonna give up on us any minute now. Full rich. Or not. Let's just try and fine tune it. It's not something gonna work. We are currently okay, I just decreased some power here. Just decreasing some power here. It's running a bit smoother now, but we're running at only 27% horsepower. Trying to maintain this pitch. But we're bleeding off a lot of speed here. We need at least 400, 140 or 100, at least 120. We're only a quarter of the way there. Is there any field here that we could land at? None. We have to head back to November Zulu Whiskey uniform. Okay. I'm gonna try and turn on the autopilot, see if that helps. CHTs is still too high. The vibration's not for that. Okay, cylinder 4 is back to normal. Let's just maintain this head altitude. Just... okay, so let's see here. We could go direct to... oh no. NZ Whiskey uniform. Squawk 7700 there. And direct to there. That's Whiskey uniform, man. I don't have much power. We're currently doing 120 knots now, miles per hour now. But yeah, the attention to detail in this aircraft is just amazing. The love and the work that A2A brought to this aircraft is just amazing. Sorry, Shadow. Oh boy. Oh boy. Right. TCAS is off. Forgot about that. On. Hell, it turns it off by itself. Okay, we are currently how far? 25 nautical miles to the airport. Just gonna keep this power setting here. We are slowly losing oil pressure. We are slowly losing oil pressure. Clear that. Clear. Gonna try and lean it out just a little bit. See if we could put some more power in the horsepower. 47% is what I saw here. Yeah, plenty of runway at Hot Whiskey uniform. Look at those clouds. Beautiful. And just to let you know, guys, I purposely wanted to do a failure, so I turned up the wear rate and the failure rate. There you go. I purposely turned it up to simulate an engine failure. You believe? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, we're squawking 7,700. We are 21 nautical miles from the airport. We got a long runway there. Let's just hope the engine could last. We're now at the lower now RPMs. I saw a minimum of 18 with a maximum of 49, there we go. We're still maintaining a lot of speed here at 129 miles per hour. That's around 112, I believe, 112 knots. Yeah, we have an indicator here. Yeah, and you can see the tail shaking right there. Just all of that vibration from the engine. There you go, you see the stabilator vibrating from the engine roughness. And you can see the front as well, just jiggling up and down a bit. Fuel pump's still on. Let's turn on the landing lights. Oh no. Oh no. We're losing exhaust gas in cylinder 5. That means we lost another we lost another cylinder. And we have 70 nautical miles to go. I can see the coast. The airport's by the coast. Yeah, we're losing cylinder 5. We're now running at less power now. That is actually Wanguni Airport. There we go. Oh, there we go. Looks like cylinder 5 is fluctuating there. You need a bit of up trim. Yep, gotcha. We're now at 120 miles per hour. That is 105 knots. Just to let you know, this is why you have a tablet. And you can actually put the aircraft on jacks, which we will do later. Oh god, I can't. We got this. We're 28 nautical. We're 28 out. Let's try not go to the ocean, Zato. We don't want to land in the water. Uh-oh. I feel it giving up any moment now. Let's just be ready. Vibrations is getting bad. Cylinder 5 is losing EGTs now. 12,000. 1,000. Okay, it's going back up a bit. Cylinder 1 still fine. Can't see it clearly. We're just gonna remain at the coast because we got a lot of options here in case if we lose all power to the engines. We're now running at 24% horsepower. Let's just reach it up. Just lean it out a bit. Just trying to maximize the horsepower we can get. Yeah, and we can also put in a head noise cancelling headphones as well, but I'm not turning on the noise cancelling. 180, 170. Yeah, it looks like we lost cylinder 5. We're now running at half the cylinders we have. Okay, that is not the airport we're headed. We're headed to NZWU. NZWU. Baghuni Airport. 9 nautical miles, perfect. Vibrations is getting bad though. My aircraft now. Turn off that autopilot. There we go. Field in sight. 2 o'clock. Let's maximize the aircraft power now. Full power. Try and gain some speed here. Okay. There's the runway, I see it. Just reduce the power a bit. We're gonna put the landing gear down late. Try and minimize the drag. Here we go, engine cylinder 4 is now cooling down a bit. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Gears going down just to make sure. We have enough speed. There we go. Trim up a bit here. We could go gear down. Let's hope that we have brakes. In case if we don't, I'll just try and keep my nose as high as I can. Flaps. 4 flaps. The vibrations is just getting bad. As soon as we land, oh, we cannot go around though. Vibrations is gone. Thrust idle. Here we go. Back to where it all began. This stream. I'll keep the nose up a bit. We got a bit of a crosswind here, that's fine. Stall warning, stall warning, stall warning, stall warning. And we're down. Brakes. Oh, we have no brakes. Okay. Just pull on the thing. We have no brakes, it's faded from our last landing. And the engine's done. Yep. Just get off the runway here. Whoa. And there we have it. Welcome back. Woo. Wow. Can we start up the engines? Oh, we lost battery power. Our battery died. Okay. Let's do the thing. Tow it. That's right, we could tow the aircraft off the runway. Oh wow. Okay. I guess we were gonna end the stream here actually, because I have to do something in a bit as well. So yeah. Okay, let's stop right here. We don't have brakes, so okay, so let's put the aircraft in jacks and I'll show you guys. There you go. See, the aircraft's on jacks. And let's actually turn, so the wear rate normal, let's put these all normal. So we'll show you here. So here it is. So first we had brake fade. So the left brake actually had brakes. Only the right side though. So first and foremost, the left brake needs a complete overhaul. The pads are completely worn and the rotors are scarred. The aircraft is not airworthy. So we could, let's fix that. Battery cannot hold charge well. It's shot, not airworthy. Get it replaced. Let's just turn all of these off. I'm not flying anyway, so flight's done. Just open the door. And here's a cool touch as well. The starter. You cannot use it. Let's turn off the tip tanks and the tank here. Now, propeller. Propeller has a lot of time on it, not holding speed well. It should be overhauled in the very near future. Is there like attention to detail? Can we like see if there's wear in a propeller? I don't think we don't. Nah, there's no wear in the propeller, so we cannot see it. That sucks, but it's okay. So let's get that fixed. Now, the engine. Here it is. So, we had a right magneto failure. So let's fix that. The starter is shot. And the crankshaft needs to be fixed. Next up is cylinder. Let's get that replaced. Cylinder 2, not firing at all. Replace that. Let's just replace all the cylinders. In real life, you would need an engine overhaul. In real life. So then let's see the oil. What's the status of the oil like? Let's see. I bet it's gonna be like black in color. No, it's not. It's actually good. So while we're at it, let's just replace the oil. So just drain it. And put in new quartz. And there we have it. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how much I love this Comanche. We will be flying it again also on the next stream. On Vatsim this time. We're gonna do a VFR flight. See, you got the jack here. You could put all of the stuff in here. You see, you got the jack. But there we go, guys. Piper Comanche 250. Just, you know, take it easy. Well, not really take it easy, but it's a short GA flight. So, poof. that was a fun one. So, but yeah, guys. So it's time for us to say our farewells. You got this. We landed at a stricken Comanche, my Comanche, back into the airport we departed at. So yeah, and yeah, that's it, guys. Comanche 250 from A2A Simulations, $50. I highly recommend it. And yeah, it's I'm speechless on how much attention to detail this aircraft has. So guys, just a short stream. Take it easy. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.